Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm here to review the Wolf WLP750t Les Paul style guitar. Alright, so my last video was about Wolf guitars and sort of a review for the PRS style green one that I did. And then this one is for the Les Paul style. So I have two of these branded guitars. And I wanted to mention some things I might have not done so on the last video. Well, the first one is that I heard the video and I noticed that the high gain tone I used at the end sounded really trashy, not very clear, not very punchy, nothing at all like what I was listening to. Normally I just record these videos, I don't do a second take, I don't even listen to it, I just upload it and that's it. But it was there and it was kind of bothering me, so I decided to try some things out different. And for whatever reason, I really can't get what I hear from the cube when I play it. I guess as authentically as I'm listening to it in person or in real life. So I tried it out with the Blackstar and it came out a lot more authentic to what I can listen to. So I decided to use the Blackstar for this video. And I guess from now on until I figure out how to get it properly recorded, I guess I do have an interface, I just need to brush up on my recording skills, which are none. Anyways, here's the Wolf WLP750, and when I start doing some playthrough, I'll get a closer, I'll put the camera closer to me so you can get a better look. But this is an African mahogany body with a solid maple cap on it, and it's got this color. It was described as a transparent blue, but it's really more of a teal, almost aqua greenish color. It's really nice. I think the color is actually one of the reasons that I like it so much, even though it wasn't exactly like in the picture. African mahogany body, maple top. This one has double binding on the top, and so it's got abalone binding around the body, but it also has cream binding, which I know you can see better than the abalone. And then on the back, it actually has 7-ply binding. You probably can't tell from there, but when I get the camera closer to me, I'll try to do a better close-up. 2 volume, 2 tone, 2 humbuckers, standard 2 pneumatic bridge, all gold hardware, ebony fretboard, mother of pearl inlays. The neck is bound, the headstock is bound. So basically the entire guitar is bound at least more than once in the headstock. There's also abalone binding, I know you can see that. And then there's that nice abalone and mother of pearl wolf insignia and logo. And then just a slightly darker bluish color on the back. As you can see from this, probably it's a 3-piece body. It has some weight to it. I'd say it's close to 9 pounds, but not quite as heavy as some of the Agile Les Pauls are. Usually a lot heavier in my experience, nearing the 10 and 11 pound mark. Sort of a traditional bone nut. It's not branded or anything. And obviously 22 frets. These look to be, I want to say extra jumbo, but they might just be jumbo fret. And same as the green one, this came set up right out of the box. The only setup issue is a little bit of fret bust that I got around the 2nd and 3rd fret. A simple adjustment of the truss rod would fix that, but it's so minor that I haven't done so. And I've had this guitar for about 6 months from now. I even changed the strings and I didn't bother to fix it, so very minor. Setups are pretty decent. So some of the pros and cons of the guitar. I'll start out with the cons. What I don't like about this one, and it doesn't seem like they do it anymore, but the mother of pearl inlays on it are sort of cheaply made. Well, it's a cheap mother of pearl. It's mother of toilet. You probably can't tell. Yeah, you definitely can't tell. I'm sure that even if I did a close-up, you probably couldn't tell. But some of these are slightly yellowish. And, well, I like aged inlays. It's not why they look yellow. It's just they're dirty. Or they have wood glue or something on them. Or they're just cheap and the wood color gets through it. I don't know. Anyways, dear Kim or whatever, stick to using abalone on your guitars. The mother of pearl that was used on this is really shitty. I mean, it's not that terrible looking, but it's just, with how nice the entire guitar looks, it just doesn't really do it justice. Another little qualm or complaint I might have, the tuners are slightly misaligned. It's really not that much, and you probably can't tell very well, but it's these two right here. They're just slightly a bit more south than straight, and it's there. It doesn't affect playability or use in any way, and it's just aesthetical, but it's there, so just letting you know. Do I have any other complaints about this? Not really. Well, then there's the other thing is that, again, same as the green one, this just came shipped in one box. It was completely wrapped with newspaper and foam and all that, which is probably more protective than 2 boxes with nothing, but still, it would be nice to see it double boxed or offered with a gig bag as an option. Yeah. Okay, so the good things about it, or the pros, stunning finish, as you can see, and you get a closer look when I get the camera closer to me. And it plays really well. Really like the neck shape. It's about it's close to a 60s Les Paul type neck, you could say. So it's thick, but it's not like a 50s profile, so it's not that big. But it feels comfortable. Plays very well. It's stunning. The pickups are PAF voiced. I believe they're the same as the green one, but they sound a little bit more adequate to me in this guitar. So very Les Paul-y tone, let's say that. And it's got Grover tuners, which I'm a big fan of. So it looks stunning, plays really well, sounds really well. Just the minor aesthetic issues with the misaligned tuners, which is very minor, and the inlays, which it probably very minor for a lot of people. It kind of bothers me, but I might just put some inlay stickers or something on top of it. And I'm gonna get the camera closer to me and play some clean tones and some dirty tones, so you get an idea of what it sounds like, and you can see it better now. There we go. This is probably the best looking Les Paul you can get for 500 bucks. And it just might be the best all around. I mean, it's a really tough competition with Agile. I really like their Les Pauls as well. So, I don't know. You be the judge. I'll do some clean tones first with the neck humbucker. Take that reverb off and do some distorted tones, starting with the bridge. Bridge with some reverb. Actually, all the reverb. Because why not? Okay, so let me try to point the camera back to me. So yeah, there you have it. You have an idea what it sounds like, what it looks like, and well, it plays really good. You'll have to take my word for it or try one out for yourself. I think that for $449, this is a really good deal. That is on par with what you get from Agile. So if you live away from the US, this might be a better option, given that they don't force a hard shell case on you, plus absurd international shipping costs. So this is an option that you might want to consider. Something I really like about this, more maybe than the Agile, there are some things I like about the Agile Les Pauls more, but one of the things that I do like more about this one is that it plays and feels more akin to what it's emulating. This feels more like a Les Paul custom than an Agile, and it looks more like it too, which, you know, take that with a grain of salt or however you want to, you know, take it like. But it is a looker, it is a player, it sounds good with the stock pickups. I don't think you really need to upgrade these. The only thing I did on it is change the bridge, and you see that it has some sort of graphite saddles on it, but I didn't put an expensive one. It was just something I wanted to try out, and I got one from Agile. So that's it for the video. Let me know what you think about it, and if you like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.